Hey guys, I just put together the guitar parts for A Million Saints for the acoustic, and I figured I would actually walk you guys through how to play in this position that I recorded this part in, because sometimes for some of us, like when we just see E, we just think, okay, I'm going to play an E just like this, and there's these chords that I used are really cool. I basically call this position like playing in like an open E position. I'm not tuning the guitar any different, standard tuning, but it's playing in more of this position like this. Just here's a demonstration of a chord progression. So there's open E. If you've ever heard the song "Dare You to Move" by Switchfoot, it kind of takes place in this same area. Just like that. So I just wanted to walk you through how these shapes work and kind of where they happen in the song. I'll just start at the chorus, might as well. That chorus progression, it just goes from an E to an F sharp minor to an A back to the F sharp minor. And so there's a specific way that I'm doing that in order to make the guitar sound like it's just ringing out like the whole time, big open chords. So this first position, how to play this E over here, it might help you to think of the E bar chord that you might play in this position, just like that. So you know how you always typically bar your E just like this. Well, take your whole hand off. You're not going to be barring anymore, but you are going to be using your index finger. That's going to go on the A string, 7th fret. So you're playing an E there. I would use my ring finger, 9th fret, D string, play that B, and then pinky, 9th fret, G string, play that E right there, and then leave everything else open. Because everything else open is actually you have like a E in the bass, you have an open B, and an open E. So together, it'll sound like this. Just like that. It's great. So that's how you play that E shape. For the F sharp minor shape, I'm not actually going down here like this. I'm keeping pretty much everything in this position right here. Nothing's really moving a whole lot. So in order to play this F sharp minor shape, you're going to want to take your ring finger, and it normally sits on the 9th fret on the D string, but you're going to want to move it up to the A string. So keep it on the 9th fret, go to the A string, that note right there, it's going to be an F sharp. With your index finger, you're actually going to drop it down to the D string. So it's going to stay on the 7th fret, but it's going to go to the D string. So essentially, these two notes are switching places, just like that. So we have this chord here. So we have your ring finger, 9th fret, A string, index finger, 7th fret, D string, and your pinky stays on the 9th fret, G string. So that chord sounds just like this. Play it a few times just so that you can kind of hear how it sounds, pick out all the notes. Just like that. We have our E chord. We have our F sharp minor, which, by the way, for the F sharp minor chord, I'm actually using basically I'm using this like fat part of my ring finger, since it's not since this side isn't getting used to like play a string. I actually use that to mute the low E string up here. So whenever this is resting, so if this is pressing down on the A string, I'm actually using this upper side right here of my ring finger to actually mute the low E string, just like that. So it allows me to still dig into my strings as I normally do, and I'm not going to get like a low E in that bass where it doesn't need to be. So there's that. The A shape is really easy. All you have to do is just take your ring finger right off and then play that open A. So here's our F sharp minor chord, right? So when we take off the ring finger, we're left with this. Really nice, right? So the whole chorus would go something like this. Just like that. Really easy. In the bridge, we're keeping, again, everything is pretty much just staying in the same place. Nothing's really changing. It starts on that B shape, and so go back to our root position of that open E chord, just like this. To make the B shape that I'm using in this song, all you need to do is take your index finger, okay, it's on the 7th fret of the A string. We're going to want to go to the 7th fret of the E strings, just right up here. Just like that, because we're playing a B. So together that chord sounds like this. More of a B suspended, but it really works for this song. When we go to the C sharp minor chord, again, we're not really moving much except for this finger right here. So for the C sharp minor, instead of using our ring finger, 7th fret, E string, we're going to use our middle finger, 9th fret, E string. So we're just walking it up 2 frets, just like this. We have more of a C sharp minor 7th. Again, it works for this song. It's really good. These 2 notes down here really work well to drone in this song. So again, we have our B chord going to the C sharp minor chord, just like that. When we go to the A chord, I literally just take off my my middle finger. I use my thumb actually to mute that top E string, and that gets us that A that we wanted, just like that. And then the last chord of the bridge is just that open E. So the bridge is going to sound something like this. There's that. That's kind of a nice introduction to this position of playing. I love using it. I actually use it to, like, when I'm writing songs here and there. It just makes everything feel really full and really big. So I hope that's helpful, not just for this song, but I think these positions, you'll be able to hear these positions in other songs that we might do, especially if they're in the key of E. People use this a lot. So yeah, there's not only just something helpful for this song, but for other songs that you learn or listen to or things like that. Hope this was helpful.